Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Boxing with the Man Them.
What's good? What's good?
I'm here with my co-host, Beezy. We're back again.
We're back. Nice to be here.
Everyone needs to message Tox to come back because he's busy. So Beezy's stepping in for him. But he is the third member. We're going to rotate. So sometimes it's going to be me and Beezy, and then sometimes it's going to be Beezy and Tox. We'll see how we feel. But yeah, man, it's a lovely day. I mean, West Ham are playing today as well.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And sun's still out. It's like 8:30 and it's mad sunny outside.
Yeah, we lost track of time.
Honestly, we almost didn't record this episode. But yeah, let's start with the first one. What do you want to start with? A lot of stuff going on.
I'll say, well, obviously we got Josh Taylor and Teofimo
Lopez. Yep.
coming up on the weekend, June 9th.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good fight. It's definitely what the fans want to see. It's definitely going to draw a lot of people. A lot of eyes are going to be watching around the world. It's definitely a big fight, Madison Square Garden. But yeah, I'll ask you, who do you think is going to...
No, I'm a big fan of both of them, you know. I first heard about Josh Taylor when he fought Ahara Davis and he knocked him out in the 8th round.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, and I was shocked. I didn't see him win that fight. I thought it was for me, it was a 50-50 fight.
So
but
can I tell you a quick story? Sorry to cut you off. Can I just tell you a quick story? So I remember I was at my brother's house with his missus, and a few of my cousins were all there.
Yeah,
and as we were chilling, I realized, Ahara Davis and just Taylor fighting. So I was obviously I know Ahara Davis's brother.
Oh yeah,
brother.
Yeah,
Good friends with him. So I tuned in and I was telling everyone, like, come, let's watch the fight. Let's watch the fight. This is my boy's brother. Come to fight. You know, it's gonna be exciting. And man, he got
yeah.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
And I just looked. I was like, anyways, but he's coming back though. He's coming back.
Definitely. I think he's made a great comeback. He was unfortunate to lose that fight with Jack Catterall, where it could have been either way. But I believe he could beat Rolly. Ahara when he gets his opportunity, but he's made a good comeback, so I look forward to seeing him. Yeah,
that's true. But sorry to cut you off, but I just wanted to tell that story. But continue with
the Teofimo
Lopez.
Just Taylor. Yeah. That's gonna be a big fight. I'm looking forward to that one. I feel like we've been blessed with boxing, you know.
Yeah, it's been a good few months.
Yeah, consistently, just literally going on and on and on and on. And with that fight, it's tight because Teofimo can really turn up, and then sometimes he can get lazy. It's not his best performance. And I think for him to win this fight, it needs to be a performance we've never seen before. Because Josh Taylor is so disciplined. This is a guy that's gone on to win silver in the Commonwealth. I think he went Olympics. I'm not too sure. Don't hold me to that. And he has an extended amateur career and also has a good winning record. He's still undefeated. So for me, it's I'm leaning to Josh Taylor. But that last fight with Jack Catterall, in my personal opinion, he lost it. I'm not upset. I do believe it is a robbery, but I'm not upset that he won. So for me, I see the fight really being back and forth and cagey in the first few rounds. And then we see from the 6 to 12 that who's going to win. So I will go with Josh Taylor.
Okay.
For now.
No, that's cool. You know what? Yeah, I was thinking the same. I was thinking a lot of the points you made are valid, and I was thinking the same. I'm leaning towards Josh Taylor, but at the same time, I also realised that Teofimo Lopez is going to go in there and he's going to go and try and get Josh Taylor out of there.
Yep.
He's an aggressive fighter.
Yep.
You know, I know it was a while ago, but look at his performance against
Jack Carroll.
Yeah, and
say it again.
Yeah, I'm talking about Teofimo Lopez. What do you thought?
Lomachenko.
Lomachenko, yeah.
No, he lost. He lost to. He lost to another fight. That's the fight that fought Devin Haney. Kambosos.
Yeah. So like we saw like with Teofimo Lopez, the performance he put against Lomachenko, very good performance. Like you know, it was a bit cagey throughout the fight, but then it really exploded. Like, and Teofimo Lopez deservedly won, but then he went on to lose to Kambosos. So then there's that aspect of his game where it's like, you know, that's where Jack Taylor, like you said, is very disciplined. Josh Taylor is a very disciplined fighter. Yeah. So, you know, it's like I don't want to sit on the fence. Like I'm definitely not going to sit on the fence. I'll definitely make a prediction. My head says Josh Taylor. But something just tells me, something tells me that Teofimo Lopez will win. Oh, wow. Something tells me that.
Why do you see Lopez winning?
I just feel like he's aggressive style. I feel like he's gonna put on a very good performance. I just feel like he's aggressive style. Yeah. And like, yeah, I see an upset. I see. I'm going to Teofimo Lopez. My heart just says it. I can't.
Oh, we'll see this Saturday.
We'll see
this Saturday. Yeah. But yeah, okay, cool. Let's move on to next boxing news. Yeah. Anthony Joshua and I think it's Dillian Whyte. They're saying is going to have a potential fight.
Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte.
Yeah, rematch. I don't even know. Do you call that a rematch? Well, it's a rematch for like.
Well, they're fighting again.
Yeah, they're fighting again. Yeah, you're right.
Like, I mean, I guess Dillian Whyte has had a few good performances over the years. Yeah. Since he lost to Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, nah, that loss to Povetkin was nasty.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
That knockout was.
Yeah.
But he's still a solid fighter.
He's still a solid fighter.
I want to see that fight because I know it has to end in a knockout.
I know, but I just don't see why like Anthony Joshua is not going to be fighting Deontay Wilder. Like that surely has to be.
I personally think they want him to have one more warm-up fight.
One more warm-up?
Yeah, because where he's working with his new trainer, Derek James, like he needs to gel with him. Yeah. They've only had one fight. Yeah. So I think for them to have the best Anthony Joshua, they need to get more experience on the belt. It's a bit like, you know, when Lennox Lewis lost. Yeah. It's a bit like that. They rebuilt him. Okay. And then he became unstoppable. Yeah, so I think, I think it's a good direction for Anthony Joshua because I agree, now looking back, he was rushed. Like, he didn't have a lot. He fought his first.
Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, his first.
Rushed?
Yeah, his first world title fight was 16 fights in. That's crazy, bro.
That's true.
It's not like this guy has a crazy amateur experience or been fighting for a long time. Yeah. By the time he had won it, I think it was like 7 years in boxing. Or even less than that.
I mean, I hear that, but he still had a number of years where he's gone on to have big fights and stuff like that. So, and he's performed well in those fights.
But now what I'm trying to say is that if he had more fights,
it makes sense to have more fights.
He would have not slipped up the way he slipped up against Andy Ruiz. There's a lot of lack of experience because.
Do you think like
100%? Because the reason why I say that is because it's not like he had a better performance. It was just that he didn't fight him with the right style, and that's for me coming across like there's a lack of boxing IQ. Like you don't know how to adapt or change with the opponent you're faced with.
Ruiz's fight, he stepped in because the guy he was originally fighting,
was Big Baby Miller. Yeah, he got suspended.
So that was originally. So that's who Anthony Joshua was preparing for. Yeah, I'll give him that. He was preparing for Big Baby, and then he obviously got suspended, and then Andy Ruiz came in. So I don't know if So I don't know if there was, I can give him the slight, whatever. But regardless, he should have beat Andy Ruiz. But I guess
yeah, for me, Ruiz looked beatable.
Mm-hmm. But then you've come back and beat Ruiz.
Yeah, but he beat him not necessarily more dominating, or he didn't even drop him.
That's
why I say that he's learning to more like change his styles. Like not everybody you're just gonna knock out. Some people you're gonna have to jab them to death. That's just the reality.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the reason why I felt like if he had more experience under his belt, then yeah, like why not?
Okay. I mean, I hear what you're saying.
So I think and the thing is that Dillian Whyte fight is a good fight for him.
Yeah. No, I guess so. I guess so.
Just to
it's still a big fight. It's
get into a rough and tough fight. You know what I mean? I personally would like to see it. I would try to get tickets for that.
Yeah. Like, you know what? You showed me on that one is because I will definitely, obviously, tune in. If it does happen, I'll definitely watch it. Like that's a no-brainer.
Might do a live stream.
And yeah, to be fair, I'll be excited to see it. So I can see. Yeah, so if they are going to do that, then that's good. But then I do believe that after that, the next opponent should be
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, looking to fight.
And I think that would be fair because when you look at like Deontay Wilder, when you look at Tyson Fury, they had a lot of bums on their records. They had a lot of fights that didn't make sense. Whereas with AJ, it's been hard fight after hard fight. And if you wanna cross-check, like look at some of the people that AJ's fought, they've gone on to beat opponents that were considered dangerous or boogeyman, or they're still within the top 10. So it's just one of them ones where, like, even the opponents that AJ's had have been harder in a shorter period of time. Now it's like, okay, cool, have a Dillian Whyte, a rough type of fight, and then fight at.
Because it will be a tough test. It will be a tough test for him.
It's not going to be easy. Dillian Whyte is a lot more better. He's he's mobile. He's much more mobile anyway. He's fit.
He's a veteran of the game.
You know what I mean? He's a veteran, so he's seasoned. So it could even go UD. How do you see the results going?
If they were to fight, how do I see the results? I don't know. I don't even know why I'm erring. I think Anthony Joshua will win.
How?
You see, the thing is, I'm not. When I've seen Anthony Joshua try and, jab his way through fights, try and be, slick and always go for the knockout, it's never really impressed me. But but I can see him doing that. I can see him doing that and winning. I don't see a knockout.
Yeah.
I can see Dillian Whyte being aggressive, but ultimately I can see Anthony Joshua landing the more and the better punches.
Okay.
So, maybe Dillian Whyte might throw more punches, but Anthony Joshua will certainly land more punches and ultimately win the fight.
Okay. Well, I see Dillian Whyte getting knocked out.
Knocked out, yeah?
Yeah, man. I think Dillian Whyte's punch resistance going. Okay. It's getting bad for him, man. Like, even the knockout with Fury. That was a nasty one still. You know what I mean? And then you got knocked out with the same one with Anthony Joshua. And then get knocked out with the same one with Povetkin. It's not looking good, bruv.
That's free.
It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv. So yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
I hear that.
I'll definitely tune in. That's what I know.
but see the thing is, and this is why I don't see a knockout. Like that's how it's supposed to be. I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. When Anthony Joshua goes into the ring, he's supposed to knock out Dillian Whyte, and make it look easy, But it's just not going to happen. But he's still ultimately going to win.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, definitely going to tune into that. Let's go on to the next boxing news. The fight we want to see. Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. It's getting closer and closer. We're getting to the D-Day.
Yeah.
It's going to be electrifying. I've seen a lot of clips. Obviously, I think Terence Crawford has been on podcasts. Errol Spence is just there training. Yeah. I don't know. They're selling this fight. It's gonna get bought. Yeah. I think I don't know how much it's gonna. I don't really care about the business side of this. Yeah. But this is gonna be like our generation. This is our Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather fight. Yeah, that's how I see this fight. Yeah. What do you think? Talk to me.
Yeah, man. Like we said last time, this is a big fight. It's the one we all wanted to see for a long time. And what can I say? It's going to be electrifying. You know, we made predictions last time, and I said that I was edging towards Terence Crawford. You know, knowing that it's definitely going to be a harder task because Errol Spence is the bigger guy, right? So, and not only is he the bigger guy, he's a vet in his division, at his weight class. So, yeah, it's gonna be a difficult fight. I don't know if I see a knockout. I don't think we see a knockout. I think it's gonna be a very, very tense fight. Tense,
don't be surprised if you see one though.
I don't think we'll see a knockout. I don't think we'll see a knockout.
I'm telling you, I keep saying this to people.
I don't think we'll see one.
I think that this fight is a step too far for Terence Crawford. Yeah. I personally think Errol Spence is just too big for him. Yeah. And he's light. I think size is going to take its toll. Me personally, it's great. Terence Crawford is awesome, blah, blah. Yeah. But Errol Spence is a seasoned welterweight. Yeah. There's going to be a level of big manning that's going to happen in this fight. Yeah. And I know Errol Spence, if he tucks his chin in, elbows, fist up high, boom, boom, bang, 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 at his body, boy. And Terence Crawford gets hit. So, and obviously don't get twisted, Errol Spence gets hit, but Terence Crawford gets hit. So, I don't know. I think it will be a late stoppage, or it goes UD, but someone gets dropped.
No, I hear what you're saying. And like I said before, man, you know, your points are all valid, and Errol Spence is the bigger guy, and I like Errol Spence, and it's just I feel bad for picking Terence Crawford because I know the difference in size and weight and stuff like that, but ultimately I feel like Terence Crawford is a little bit more slick. So I feel like he's gonna I feel like he's a bit more agile. So being the more agile fighter, I feel like he'll be able to, you know, make Errol Spence miss with heavy punches and stuff like that. Yeah. And I feel like Terence Crawford is going to pick his shots. And I don't see a knockout. I see a guy in the distance. Yeah. It's going to be a tough fight. We've seen that fight similar to these not all end in knockouts.
Yeah, it's true. It's high level fighting. So
high level fighting.
I'm just saying that. I wouldn't be surprised.
I hear you, but I'm excited.
Let's see that happen in Boxing with the Man. Then we might do a live stream for that. Hopefully, YouTube allows us to do it. Yeah, definitely. It'll be great. I'm definitely staying up for that. Bang it out. I think that's it then. Is there anything else that we need to cover?
No, do you know what? There's been some rumblings of Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez.
Oh, that'd be a good fight.
That's
the fight we want to see.
That'll be a cracking fight. But I just don't see Canelo winning. If it does happen, I don't see Canelo winning. Apparently, David Benavidez wants the fight, but apparently Canelo he wants a rematch. His main focus is having a rematch with Bivol. But Bivol was saying, Bivol's camp are saying, no, that don't make sense. You want to have a rematch with us on the same terms. Yeah. When the last fight we beat you fair and square. There was no. You know what I mean? There was none of that. It don't make sense. So that's not gonna happen. You can't schoolboy us.
But do you feel like Canelo's in the right though? Because the marketing behind Canelo, he's the face of boxing, His whole thing is, I'm going to pay you because I'm paying for the whole show.
Mate, at least.
That man don't need to bring anything, they just need to turn up. and beat me again, because I know I'm gonna make a couple million.
I think that's valid. Like, you know, obviously Canelo it's gonna bring a lot of the attraction, a lot of more the money, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, where Bivol beat you last time fair and square, there has to be some sort of honour within the sport when it comes to those things. At least let it be 50-50. At least let it be 50-50. You know what I mean? At least, you know, it can't be Canelo having more because these guys are beat. Or let Bivol come down. Could he come down and challenge him for those
super middleweight belts?
Those super middleweight belts.
That's a good shot.
Could he do
Bivol he can make that weight. Yeah.
You know, if you want the same terms, I'll come down and do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Take the belts.
I don't think Canelo will want to do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
business, innit?
Business.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, if you don't want to make that happen, David Benavidez is the mandatory.
Yeah. Fight Benavidez. Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think he's gonna win.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I want to see that fight. I don't want to see the Bivol fight. I think it will be one-sided.
Yeah.
I don't know what Kellen does different, but is what it is. I want to see the Benavidez fight because that's their weight class. Both Mexican. Let's make it happen. Let's get it on. You already know. It'll be so electrifying.
Yeah.
This happened, but that's that. Boxing politics is boxing politics. It's part of the entertainment. It's part of it. So I don't really cuss too much. It is what it is, and we just have to wait and see. Yeah. So I think we'll end on that note. Yeah. So thank you for watching Boxing with the Man Them. Please like, subscribe, leave your comment on any of the fights we spoke about, and even hit us up with suggestions on what we should talk about, what we should watch or react to. Yeah. But it's Malik. I'm done. Beezy, he's out. Peace.